Hello, everybody.
Episode 2. Who the hell let us
Electric
get to episode
Boogaloo. Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo.
2? So real.
The realist.
Yeah. So I mean, we made it to episode 2. Episode 1 is aired. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Or at least it was when I uploaded it.
Yeah, when you press the button, it was just like, oh.
Felt like nuclear codes at my fingertips.
Okay, I don't know about all that, but I don't know about all that.
What do you mean? It was fun.
That might be going a little bit too far with it.
Nah.
Alright, well, what are we going to talk about today for episode 2 Electric Boogaloo? You have to title it that.
I have to title it?
Yeah,
episode 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, there's no way. We can't title it that. We have to.
I'll have to make note of that. See the way she's
Take
working
notes.
me? I hope the audience can see how hard she's working me.
Crack the whip.
I have a whole week to edit this video.
Don't even say that. I have offered to be of assistance several times.
No, you're good. I am more than happy to edit these videos. They're fun. They're fun to edit. Except last time, this was completely my fault. I'll have to remember. But we were talking about Aerith and Poppy, and I didn't even throw up a photo in post-editing, so I felt really bad upon seeing it. So, hopefully my ass can catch it this time, which I will.
Yeah.
But we'll throw up a picture of Aerith and Poppy, which are
Behold,
cats.
children.
Yep.
Behold the babies.
Wait, the baby?
The baby?
Let's go.
Well, I have... do we want to start with Song of the Week, or do we want to end with Song of the Week?
We can start. I think it's a good way to start. Kind of like ease into things.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
So I have been obsessed with the song for a good while since it's come out. Oh god, I can't remember when it released. When did it release? It was a couple months ago, maybe? Let's see. No, 3 weeks ago. On May 23rd. ElectricCallboy did a collab with BABYMETAL, which is freaking nuts. BABYMETAL has been doing a bunch of collabs with American, metal bands, which is, or not American, I shouldn't say that, because ElectricCallboy is German, but, in general, modern metal bands, they have been collabing with a bunch lately, Bring Me the Horizon, and ElectricCallboy, and some others, I think, but their new song, RATATATA, with ElectricCallboy, has been on the brain, living in my brain rent-free for, ever. It's super good.
And who's the German band? Is it
ElectricCallboy?
Okay.
You may know that one of their songs recently went viral on TikTok. We got the moves. We got the moves. We got the moves. And everybody screaming, oh hell yeah, let's do it again. It's a metal band. But they also have electric EDM mixed in with the metal too. It goes hard. It goes mega hard. And yeah, I love them a lot.
Yeah, I gave it a listen to when you put it in the chat. It's a solid song. Kind of gives me early techno vibes. At least
yes.
a portion of it.
They have an album called Techno.
Oh.
So
well, look
yeah.
at that.
They are very techno-y.
How convenient.
Yeah. I think We Got the Moves is on the techno album. I can't remember, but they have techno, that album, and then they have the album with Hypa Hypa on it, which is their first song that they got popular. Um, with, and so, yeah, I think they just have those 2, maybe 3 albums. But they're a very awesome modern metal band, and I suggest that if people are down to listen to metal music, you should listen to ElectricCallboy. It's a very good, like, beginner metal band. If you haven't ever really listened to metal very much, ElectricCallboy is a good place to start.
I am.
You're throwing us back.
Am I throwing us? Yes, I am throwing us back, but I'm listening to We Got the Moves, and I definitely see what you mean. I have, this hasn't come through my TikTok feed, so this is the first time I'm hearing of it, but it sounds pretty solid.
It went viral a couple months ago, so
yeah,
it's kind of died off a little bit, but I'm still on the ElectricCallboy train.
I mean, with the new song, who isn't?
Yeah, literally. And with BABYMETAL, like, you think I'm not gonna listen to that? Of course I'm gonna listen to that. I freaking love BABYMETAL.
I still haven't listened. I know you brought it up, but I still haven't listened to the new Bring Me the Horizon album. I have a couple of friends who are into it.
I listened to that on stream a couple weeks ago. And I thought it was pretty good. It's got some bangers on it. It's also got some that are like mid, like a little bit repetitive, like they've done the traditional like sad emo person music, you know what I mean? It had those on it, and then it also had the bangers. Their song with BABYMETAL is Kingslayer, and that one also goes hard.
Wait, I feel like I've heard that one.
Because
wasn't that a single for a while?
Destroying castles in the sky. Yeah, that one was a single before they released their album, and now it's on the album.
Yes, I have heard this one.
Yeah, that one goes hard.
This one does go hard.
Destroying castles in the sky.
Yeah, at least for me, when it comes to this, like, this genre of music, I have to be in the mood for it. Like,
that's valid.
I commend anyone who can listen to this like all day, every day.
Hi, hello, me.
I have to be in the mood for it. Like, I have to be like feeling something to listen to this.
Meanwhile, me over here, these songs live in my head rent free.
Just screaming all the time.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
it's not for everyone. Yeah. It's an acquired taste.
I'll be sure to throw the links to those songs, or link to that song, or our songs in the description.
Yeah, we probably don't want to play them or anything, because...
No,
copyright!
Yes, especially with mine. Mine's probably going to get copyrighted immediately.
What is yours?
Yeah, so my song of the week, it's been going hard. Listen, it came on. My playlist is super long, and it came on, and it is Katy Perry's Last Friday Night.
Friday night.
Yeah, that shit has been bumping. Like, Erica's a really big fan of it, and she's just a big fan of like Katy Perry.
I was about to say, who's not a fan of like old Katy Perry songs like California Girls? You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
literally,
they all go hard.
She hates Katy Perry.
Well, she's a loser.
Hate's a strong word, but she dislikes Katy Perry, which is super funny because she's dating somebody that's
obsessed.
Just super into Katy Perry. But yeah, my song has just been Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. It's been a banger.
A classic.
Yeah, like, roll down the windows in your car.
Blare it.
Drive like in between 40 and 50 miles per hour. Because no shot you're rolling down your windows on the interstate going 70. If you do that, you're insane.
Yeah.
But go reasonable speed, roll down the windows, pump some Katy Perry, fire.
Pump some Katy Perry. Pump it. up. Pump it up.
Is that a Black Eyed Peas reference?
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. I don't know if that's Black Eyed Peas. I don't actually...
Yeah,
is that Black Eyed Peas?
No, that Pump Up the Jam is not Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
So pump it, like...
Yeah, I know Pump It. Pump Up the Jam is Technotronic. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a video where it feels like you're tripping on acid with all the background. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I've associated that song with people just sticking a air pump bike tire into a jar of jam and pumping it, and then the song comes on.
Yeah. That's a good thing to do. You know?
Yeah. I'll definitely throw up a video, but not the music. I don't know if you saw, because I don't know how far you got into the episode, but I did throw up that video of the cat midway through.
Oh, I watched the whole thing. You think I'm just not gonna watch the whole thing? Come on.
I was just I'm checking.
Come on.
I'm just checking. I'm checking. Yeah.
I don't know if other people did, but I for sure did.
Cool. Yeah, I did too. It was solid. I watched it a couple of times because editing, but it was good.
Oh man, it was pretty good. A pretty solid first episode.
It was. Since kind of we're like on the topic of music, actually I went to a concert last night.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that.
Yeah, I went to go see Russ. It's a rapper. Pretty solid. I think Russ has like a massive discography, so it's like he has a bunch of music, like an absurd amount, and so his like set list is like super long, but it was good. Like he flew through it. Good performer. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Solid.
Well, do we want to hop into some funny Reddit shit that we have seen?
I'm down.
With our eyeballs, unfortunately.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to hear this.
So, I have a r/dating one, which is kind of TMI, but it's pretty good. So it's very short and simple. It's basically, the title is "How do you respond to a bad nude?" And the question is, this woman was flirting right from the start. We never met in person, but she sent a pic that I think was supposed to be sexy. It was obvious that she had used filters on all of her profile pics. How would you respond?
I feel like that is so tough. I feel like nowadays it's like, oh man, I don't know. I feel like nowadays
you should just assume everything is edited nowadays. Like,
true, but I feel like it's so easy to just like dismiss it and just like ignore it. So just like leaving it on red.
Yeah, so the first comment is, I don't think you should comment on her pics, especially if there's nothing positive you want to share. Keep talking, or if you found her unattractive and that's a huge deal, get off.
Do you think he's just like say get off as like he should get
like
off?
Go away. Like go away type deal, I think is what the person meant.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like just British or something.
Just get off of a bad nude.
Yeah. And then there's another one that says, send a poorly taken distasteful dick pic back, like bottom up angle with full taint and balls.
I
don't know if that's the solution, but
I don't know. I definitely don't think that's the solution, but You know, oh man, like I'm just thinking, like I couldn't imagine like taking that photo because like you're practically just getting your whole body in there, like your top half.
That sounds like it would be hard. I guess you could just like stick the phone on the floor and then face it upwards and just like hit the button.
No, this is what you're doing. You're in the bathroom.
Oh
naked,
god. Oh god.
phone on the ground, and you hit the like take photo button with your toe. Letting the dogs do the work.
The strat though, because I have used this a little bit because I kind of got into like taking more pictures or whatever, but there's apps that you can get where you can like make a hand gesture and the camera will count down type deal. So yeah, so probably could do that too.
Kind of like the it was like a trend very long time ago. I think it was like the early stages of like TikTok, but they would throw like a peace sign and then like a Y sign so that they would have like 3 photos in concession, and they would try and make like a really funny photo. So it'd be like he would throw up a peace sign and he's like choking himself, and then the middle photo is like the arm, and then the last photo is him choking himself.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
How would you respond?
One of the other comments that I thought was funny is, how bad is a nude for you to never want to see them again? That's wild. It's just a photo.
You should have just posted the photo. No, actually, never mind. Never mind.
No, thank you. We're not on that side of Reddit, okay? I don't want to be there.
I wonder what made him be like, I have to put this on Reddit.
Some people be wildin'. Are we even allowed to ask that when Reddit exists?
This is true. People do put a lot of TMI on Reddit.
Yeah, like
yeah, I'm like looking at the sidebars in the same Reddit, and it's like, how do you tell your neighbor you're interested in having a sexual relationship? What? Like, huh?
I have another one, and it's a picture. For DoorDash. They like send you a picture of your food after or whatever, right? And so this Dasher took a picture of the guy walking back into his house with his food, but he face-tuned the dude's ass to make it look bigger, and DoorDash still posted the picture. It says your order was dropped off, here's the photo, and then the Dasher texted after, made your butt bigger, lol.
I would be so... Dude, if I saw this come through on my phone, I'm deleting DoorDash.
Nah, I would laugh. That's funny.
I'm deleting DoorDash. Like, I just got, like...
I would laugh.
One of the comments says these hookup apps are getting wilder every day.
Yeah.
No shot.
DoorDash. What do you mean made his ass bigger? This is obviously just a photo of him and not his actual ass.
The butt was so large and dense it warped the space around it, causing some gravitational lensing.
No, somebody commented, "Yeah, we need to leave now. It's time to go."
It's time to go. It's time to go to the next story. This reminds me. So I was at work, and I haven't met everybody who works from the office. And so every once in a while, like, there's a new face in the office. And one time I was all alone, and a coworker walks in. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And we introduced each other. I got a backstory from one of my other coworkers about him, and coincidentally, he orders like DoorDash, but like the dude was kind of being weird, and so he receives the DoorDash order, and then like he's just like he's like closing the door, but is holding the order outside of the door, and he's like turning his face away so that the DoorDash lady doesn't catch him. And I'm like, dude, you are making this so complicated. I'm like, just like be normal.
It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep.
And I'm like, he's like, I don't want to be documented. And I'm like, I didn't say anything about it, but I'm like, in my head, I was like, dude, I guarantee you, the internet knows everything about you, or like, there's a database where they know absolutely everything about you.
Yeah, for real.
And so it's like, dude, one photo is not gonna kill you.
For real.
This is crazy, but people be wildin'.
People do, in fact, be wildin'. Sorry, I just... I don't know if we want to show this. It's because it's very inappropriate, but I'm gonna send it to you anyway because it's funny.
What is it? What is this? Oh, the guac and balls? This is a classic. This is a straight up classic.
Oh my god.
An avocado that looks like a quarter note. Stop saying guac and balls. I mean, come on. Like, look at the thing. It's It's crazy.
I bought a new car battery and it was like $220, and the girl at AutoZone said, "Want to see how much it would cost if you needed 99 of them?" And I said, "Okay." So she typed 99 in the quantity, and the price went to $2,300 or $23,000. And she said, "That's how much it would cost." And I said, "Okay." Imagine just. I would be so confused as to like why the worker was like even interested in doing that. It's like, but the person's like, okay.
I genuinely think that some like service workers just like get bored, and I mean, I used to work at a restaurant, so it's like you kind of do anything for entertainment, but like, oh man, sometimes it's like, why? Like, I'm just trying to get my shit and leave.
I'm just trying to not be out in public for as long as I can, you know what I'm saying?
Like, homie was probably like, please, like, I just want to get my new car battery so I can drive. Please, just check me out.
Yeah, like...
That is so wild.
Very crazy.
Oh, man.
Very, very crazy.
I did see you post the Roxanne video. That one is a straight classic.
Yes! So, we were thinking of things of the week to do. So we ultimately decided song, but I was like, I could do rock of the week, because I studied geology in college, and I have a degree in rock. But then we were like, nah, we're gonna do song of the week. So then I sent him the infamous Roxanne song, except for Roxanne, it's just rocks. And
so funny.
It's
literally
so good. Rocks.
I miss when Discord allowed you to play YouTube videos through bots, because this is the shit I'd always play. So it'd be like Roxanne, but it's just rocks, or I would play like Ballin' by Roddy Ricch, but it's the country version. That shit is so funny. That shit is so funny. Personal favorite, which was Gucci Gang, but every time he said Gucci Gang, the
Gucci
bass
gang.
got louder.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang,
And
Gucci
it
gang.
would just be so loud by the end. Like, even if you had the bot at 1%, your headphones would just, like, erupt.
Yeah. So yeah, that was funny. If we do want a funny rock to have for the week, I vote we do my favorite mineral rhodochrosite, which I can we can put up a photo, but it is a good solid mineral rhodochrosite.
Is there a distinction between minerals and rocks?
Yes.
All right,
Precisely. I will go into this because this is one of my pet peeves that everybody does. Because people don't learn about it in school. So rocks are a amalgamation of minerals. Like, rocks are made of minerals. So you need minerals in order to make rocks. And then thus minerals are just basically chemical compounds in physical form. So yeah. Minerals are not rocks, and rocks are not minerals, and people say that all the time, and it bothers the heck out of me. People as to name are my boyfriend, but he does it on purpose because he knows it bothers me, so. Anyway. So, rhodochrosite is pink, of course, and it's a manganese carbonate mineral, so it has manganese, and then it has a carbon and 3 oxygens. And it can come in many different shapes and sizes. It can be, like, anywhere on the pink spectrum from, like, more red to, like, more brown. It just depends. It's very versatile. It is a 3.5 to 4.5 on the hardness scale, so not very hard at all, really. But I just love it because it has so many different forms. Like, it can form in sort of, like, square plate type shape. Like, not cubes, but, like, flat cubes. I don't know how to explain it. It can be that, or it can be, like... It can just be, like rock-shaped, I guess. And I believe it also has a rose. A rose crystal habit, which is like selenium, like desert rose is what people call that one, because the crystals form in kind of a rose shape. I'm pretty sure rhodochrosite also does that. Let me see real quick. Yeah, it can form that way too, which is really cool. Pretty pink rose mineral. How basic of me, but that is my favorite mineral.
Yes.
We gotta move on or I'm gonna talk about this forever.
I mean, it is a podcast. You literally can.
I just love it so much. It's just the best. It's the best.
So, like, when... I guess, like... What did...
Oh, that's the wrong one.
What did learning all that look like? Like, was there labs that you had to do?
Oh, yeah.
Was it just, like, lectures?
Yeah, lectures and labs.
Okay.
Yeah, just like your typical science in college. So, you have your intro to geology, which is where you learn about pretty much everything. You learn, like, the earth, you learn tectonic plates, you learn volcanoes, you learn, like, the water cycle, whole 9 yards. Like, general earth science class type deal. An intro.
Okay.
And then, like, the next ones on are, like, the specialty ones. So, like, paleontology, which is, like, dinosaurs and fossils. Then you have, like, your structural geology, which is like the tectonic plates and, like, the structure of the earth and such like that. You have sedimentary and stratigraphy, which is like your sands, beaches, and like your sedimentary rocks. And like stratigraphy is how things are, like how things are naturally occurring in the earth, like kind of like law of superposition is like things that are older are going to be further down in the earth, and then things that are newer are going to be up, like above those. So that's kind of like stratigraphy. Like you tell what rocks are where in the earth. Like you look at it and you're like, there's this one is a limestone, and then on top of it is a dolomite, and then above it is a sandstone type deal. And then you have mineralogy, which was my favorite, which is you basically just learn the minerals and their chemical compounds, and you memorize them, and you look at specimens in the labs. Same thing with paleontology. You look at specimens in the labs and stuff like that. And my college was in cahoots with a program that it was called Coon Creek, where down in southern Tennessee, which is where I'm from, there is an old formation of, like, I think it was either Paleozoic or Cenozoic, which is like the time way back when, a formation of rocks and sediments where you can find those organisms in those time periods. And we were affiliated with that place, and so my college actually owns that whole like park or whatever. So we went there and did like field classes too, and like dug out all the fossils and like preserved them, did the whole 9 yards. It is not easy to preserve fossils, especially if they're like mega old, because like digging them out of the ground, you already have to be so particulate about it, or they will literally crumble into dust. So yeah, that class was hard. I did not enjoy paleo because it was too much for my small little brain, and I barely passed that class. But you had to have it, so yeah. And then there's petrology, which is rocks. So same as mineralogy except for rocks. So you have all these rocks, you're identifying them. You also have to tell what minerals make up the rocks and all that jazz. So you have to take mineralogy before you can take petrology. But yeah.
I see.
So yeah, like the specialty classes, like all of those ones that I mentioned, they all had labs. So
Interesting. I always think that it's so interesting to see that, you know, rocks and minerals are sort of like naturally occurring things, and it's like it genuinely is kind of crazy to see these develop, of course, over a long period of time. It's not like overnight, but it's definitely interesting to see that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's one that's like really cool. It's kind of like, I don't know the name of it, but it kind of looks like greenish, kind of purplish, and it's a multitude of colors, and sometimes it like develops in like strange way, like develops in a strange shape. I don't know the name of it, but it kind of always looks like a staircase.
That could be a form of fluorite, because fluorite can be all types of colors and all types of shapes. So it might be a type of fluorite, like amalgamation.
Yeah, if I find it, I'll throw it up in editing, but we'll see.
Another cool one that's an honorable mention is malachite, which is another green one that you might like.
Malphite from League of Legends?
No.
He's
No.
a rock. He's a rock. Well, he's a mountain, technically.
Yeah, but, you know.
But no.
Anyway, so malachite is also commonly found along with azurite, which is blue. And so you'll find them, they're kind of like green and blue rocks, and they're very, very pretty. It's like a number 2 on my list. Or number 3. I think number 2 might have to be bismuth, which is like the rainbow metal type thing.
I think that's the one I was thinking about.
Oh, bismuth?
Bismuth? Yes.
Yo, bismuth goes hard. Bismuth goes crazy.
Yes,
now that
this is
one
it.
can have so many different shapes.
Yeah, that one, this is the one that I was talking about. Yeah, this shit looks sick as hell. It's like rainbowy, and you see what I was talking about? Like, it kind of looks like a staircase.
Yeah. It can look different too, though. It can be like solid cubes. It can be, it is such a crazy mineral. But yeah, like it's also funny because it's like high density, but it's pretty brittle.
Yes.
So it's usually like they'll take it and like fortify it with other metals to like make it not be so brittle.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one's cool. I really want a bismuth specimen, but they are bonkers expensive.
Yeah, they are pretty expensive.
But they're so pretty in rainbow, the gay mineral. We love that.
Is amethyst a mineral?
Yes, amethyst is quartz. Purple quartz.
Yes. I love amethyst. Anytime I go to like a rock shop, back in my hometown, there's like a rock shop downtown, and they always had these like amethyst rocks cut open because a lot of it was just like a lot of them were like contained in geodes and so pretty, but they were also super expensive.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be paying a pretty penny for those. Yeah, amethyst. So amethyst and like pink quartz. So quartz can come in a bunch of different colors too. So yeah, you essentially can have lots of different types of quartz. So there's like smoky quartz, which is like the gray, browny, black one. There's amethyst, which is the purple one. There's rose quartz, which is the pink one. Tiger's eye is also quartz. And then you have like citrine, which is the yellowy clear. And you have aventurine, which is green, and you have agate, which is those like wavy looking rocks that can come in all kinds of colors. Those are also very pretty. I love agate. They all have different names, but they're all quartz. They just are named differently because of their color and such. But agate, do you know what agate looks like?
I don't.
You probably will know if I send a picture.
Yeah, most likely.
But agates are very popular.
Yellowish? Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it can be any kind of color. So like, it can be,
okay.
It can be all kinds of colors. But it's just like the way it forms. It just like forms differently, like when it is melted and then solidifies. But
imagine getting a time lapse of one of these like forming. I think that'd be cool. Of course, that'll probably never happen, but
yeah, that would rock literally the geology world. There probably is like a way to do it like man-made, but like seeing that in nature would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would be. Since we are on the topic of like minerals and stuff like that, I assume you know your birthstone?
Yes, my birthstone is ruby.
Ruby? Rubies are so I
Yeah,
wish I
July.
had ruby, because I love rubies. I just like red. Red is my favorite color. Second to, no, not second to, red is my favorite, and then purple is my second.
Yeah, ruby for July.
Yep.
That's my birthstone. What's yours? Because I don't know all of them.
Mine is, I took a look. It's opal.
Oh, you're October?
Yeah.
Nice.
October.
I only know that because my sister's October, so. But yeah. I love me some good minerals. I could literally talk about them for 5 ever. That's funny too because one of my friends messaged me like a couple weeks ago, and and she was like asking me, she was like, she sent me a screenshot of her Googling how many rocks should I eat.
What?
And she sent it to me, and apparently, according to Google, their new AI overview thing or whatever, you can eat at least 1 small rock per day, which is not wrong, because if you think about it, you can get a lot of nutritional minerals from just straight up eating rocks. But the problem is that they're rocks, and so, like, it's not good for your teeth at all.
Dog, my ass is not eating rocks.
You've never eaten a rock before? Come on.
I
Not
have,
even when you were a kid?
No, I have when I was a kid. But so yeah, I was stupid when I was a kid. I was a little shit.
Yeah, so apparently she saw it in a Stardew Valley Facebook group, and she was like, I gotta send this to Savi. I was like, that's so funny. I was like, okay, so you didn't just randomly Google that. She said she also didn't believe the Google, and I'm like, it's not entirely wrong. It also doesn't say that you should be careful when you chew on rocks because of your teeth, but
yes, I do think rock is definitely a little more dense than your teeth.
It also doesn't specify what rocks you can and cannot eat, because you're not really gonna find rocks you can't eat, like, out in the world, like, just in your everyday, like, if you go pick up a rock off the ground. Most likely, it's just gonna be either a limestone, which is just, like, a carbonate rock, which is okay, and then, or like, a sandstone, which is also okay. It has, like, quartz and stuff like that. But there are some rocks that are bad, you know, the ones that have chemicals in them that are harmful, like cinnabar, which is a funny mercury mineral. So if you want to get your mercury intake, you could eat a rock that has cinnabar in it, but I don't recommend that, and I will not take responsibility for that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, audience of the podcast, you heard it here first. Eat your local rocks.
You can. Small ones. And don't chew on them. If you want to eat them, my recommendation would be to crush them up with, like, a hammer or something first, and then eat it.
Yep.
It's gonna taste like ass, because it'll be dry and chalky, but, you know.
Just throw it in your protein shake.
Yeah, you might want to crush it up first, though, before you put it in the blender, because then your blender will be broken.
Either that or boof the rocks.
Just...
Instant delivery system.
Just... Sorry, that fucking got me. I'm just imagining someone just crushing up rocks and then rolling it into a blood. I don't recommend doing that because Because some minerals react weird to heat and shit, so don't actually do that, but that's pretty funny. I'm just imagining, like, Snoop Dogg crushing up a rock and boofing it.
There's multiple meanings of boofing, one of which is
I know what you meant, though.
Yeah.
I know what you meant, and I think everybody else knows what you mean, too, so...
Which, okay, I don't know if I'll be able to find the video, but I think it was in the similar sense of boofing, unfortunately. There was like white women. It was white women. It was a pan of them, and like they all had these bags. And it looked like it looked like a, what's it called? God, what is that device that people like pour beer down? Beer bong? There we go. It looked like a beer bong, but it was full of coffee. And
Ooh.
the title said, get together coffee enema session. And I was
oh,
like,
no!
oh
No! No, that reminds me of that TLC show, like My Strange Addiction or whatever. There was this one lady that did coffee enemas like every day, several of them. And don't do that, people. Don't do that. That is so bad for you. Oh my god. Just injecting straight caffeine into your body. Like, it doesn't even go through your digestive tract. Like, it just goes into your body. Like, no, that's not okay. Don't do that.
Just do coke.
Just don't do no. We don't condone
honestly.
drugs. We don't condone drugs. Don't listen to him.
Don't do drugs, kids. If you're an adult, I can't control you.
So I found another Reddit thing that was funny on r/comedy heaven. There's a picture of a Facebook post, and this person's their name is r/Eminem. It says, the only interesting thing about me is that I listen to Eminem, and then somebody commented, okay, and then somebody else commented, do you want to have sex? The first one just, okay.
I just, like, sometimes people just, like, post random shit, or just, like, post regular stuff. Like, it's like, these people are just straight up NPCs who are allowed to post on the internet. I don't understand it.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, the NPCs in Skyrim that say the stupidest shit sometimes. It's like... It's like you...
God.
Oh my god, I love that shit. Like the Skyrim NPC memes. Those get me going.
Yeah, have you seen those ones where it's like Oblivion NPC lines and it's like it'll have the Oblivion like soundtrack in the background and it's just literally an interaction with a stranger and it's like these people are somehow real. I don't understand it. I also think that like some content creation nowadays, like what's blowing up is just regular ass people.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm not saying that I'm any different. I definitely have some qualities that are like NPC like, but like some of these, like one of the prime example that I could throw up is like Davis Clark. He's like known for like being like he'll go on and he's like locked in for greatness today. I'm about to hammer some spreadsheets today. And that's like, what? That's the whole video. That is the whole video.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Let me see if I can. Here, I can throw it in really quick so that you can see it. I'll throw it up on the screen, but it's just so interesting to see like NPC behavior. Dude, that's literally all it is. It is a 5-second clip. There it is.
Locked in for greatness today because it's time to absolutely hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
Okay.
One of the top comments. Bad day to be an Excel spreadsheet.
He does look like a guy that would just be so cringe and say, time to absolutely hammer some spreadsheets.
He's blown up a lot since I've seen him. I follow him, but he's just like, he's blown up so much.
That man is a retired League of Legends veteran.
Probably. Like, I think the way he started was like he would do like day in the life of like a 9 to 5, and it's like he'd go through his week and then go into the weekend and what he would do, and it's just like, oh, I went to hang out with some friends today, and like that's it. It's like got some drinks and it's like, man, so odd. But yeah, he's like he's killing it. He's doing he's making it work.
He's so cringe that he's going viral.
Yep. The caption, David, yeah, shout out Davis Clark, even though he doesn't really need it. He should shout us out.
Get him on the podcast.
Oh my god. If I would listen, I would freak.
You would mega nut?
Like, I know we're like clowning on him, but like, if we could just like get some of these people on the pod.
Yeah, that would be really crazy.
So cool. His caption is inspire, help others, do the right thing, enjoy life every day. Riser, locked in for greatness. TM, trademark. He's got that locked in.
Oh my god.
And
that's just too positive. Hitters. There's no way that man is that positive in his daily life. Like, I just don't. I don't get it. Like,
it's definitely a persona for sure.
Yeah, like it has to be.
Yeah.
Backpedaling a little bit back to Skyrim, I googled some funnies. Because I love Skyrim. So this person said, I was doing some exploring and killed a beggar. His body floated down a stream and hit the shore. An NPC approached him and said, poor bastard is in a better place. Another time when I was doing some blacksmithing, and in order to carry more ingots and such, I removed all my armor and put them in my house. My character was now just in undergarments. I'm walking back into the blacksmith shop, and the shop owner said, put some clothes on, you damn fool. It's just so good. There's another one that says, I was in Falkreath when a guard said, gotta keep my eyes open. Damned dragons could swoop down at any time. Then bam, a dragon in Falkreath. Oh, man.
Oh, man, that's so funny.
I just love, my favorite thing of all time was when that one YouTuber, I can't remember his name, but he was like doing Skyrim in real life type things. And he did, like, the classic, like, you coming up behind NPCs or whatever, and they, like, do their robotic turnaround, and they're like, need something?
Oh, man, hold on.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I fucking love those.
It's like, it was like a POV thing, right?
Yeah, like POV Skyrim IRL or something like that.
Yeah, I think this is... Yeah. I think I found one of my... This one's my favorite.
Yeah.
I'll throw it up.
And I just love that he mimics the NPC's movements so well because they're so janky. And he's like walking on top of chairs and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one I posted.
Yeah, fucking... Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, this... No, this isn't the guy that I was talking about, but this is funny. Oh god, the chairs! Oh my god, the chairs!
Just
No,
fucking
no.
runs into it.
Let me find what I was talking about. There's this one specific guy, and he went viral for it.
Let's see.
This is a picture of what he looked like. That guy. I wonder if I can find a video.
Oh, it sounds. I think I may have seen it, but it's been quite a while because this was like also earlier TikTok.
I found it. Yeah. Here we go.
You try mercenary work?
Might suit ya.
Hey! Watch it! Something going on?
Something going on. Need something?
Yo, he's teasing with it.
Need something?
Oh my god.
It makes me literally piss myself. It's so funny. Wait, we gotta watch another one. Hold on, wait. I found another one.
Yeah, throw it in. I'm gonna take the time to say this, but I actually never played any of the Skyrims.
I played like a little bit of,
Fool! You have been caught!
Fool, you have been caught.
You picked the wrong place to get lost, friend! Never should have come here. You there. Did you see someone run past
Did
you?
you see someone run past here?
They must not have gone far. Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh!
Oh man. Genuinely just getting hurt by that. Oh. That is so funny.
Wait. Fucking. Alright. One more. We don't have to watch this whole one because I think it's a compilation, but like.
It's okay.
Oh, it's only.
I've
Yeah.
been looking for you. A letter from Jarl Ulfric. Very impressive. Now, where did I put it? Ah, there it is. Well, that's all I've got. Take care. Sorry, need something?
Need something? We watched that
Need
one.
something?
It won't let me skip.
Oh, here.
There we go. Go back.
Something there. You can't hide from me. Get out.
It's so accurate. Must have been the wind. That's another one. They always say need something and then must have been the wind when they can't find you. Need something.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, those are. Oh man. Skyrim is such a good game. I need to play it again.
I was more of a Fallout boy.
Fallout kind of has similar because it's also Bethesda.
Yeah, it's kind of like the similar stuff.
They just like went real hard with the fucking Skyrim ones. Like,
I think it's just a lot more enjoyable because it's like more. Not to say that Fallout is like less immersive, but it's like World of Skyrim is definitely like way more fantasy-like as opposed to Fallout.
yeah, yeah.
But two separate games, two really great games.
Yeah. Oh man, my throat hurts from laughing. I fucking love that shit. That shit gets me going so hard. It's so funny.
NPC.
Yeah, and it's just even more funny because he just acts it out so well. Like, that's literally how they are in the game. Like, they fucking just be running, walking into walls, and then they turn around and they're like, must have been the wind. Like, it's so good.
NPCs are just so dumb.
Yeah, for real. For real. Well, we've been recording for an hour.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I know, right? Crazy.
I see that I have a new boba cup, and...
Yeah, I gave you that one because the other one was just rigged, so it, like, was moving with my model.
Yep.
And I kind of just wanted a Dr. 7 today, you know?
Nice. I don't have any... I was trying to find my water, but... yeah, I haven't hydrated today.
I don't have anything to hydrate right now either, but, yeah. Oh, I completely forgot I posted these. So, I guess we can end on my funny, Steam game reviews that I stumbled upon, a little while back. So, I streamed Fears to Fathom, which is a, semi-popular, like, horror game. That's relatively new, and it's basically a horror game that they created based off of people's survivor stories, like real life stories. But I went to the comments of one of the episodes. One of the episodes is you're like a Firewatch worker, and there's like a cult in the woods or whatever, like doing rituals and shit. And I went to the reviews because I was waiting for it to download. And the very first review, it's an upvote, and it says recommended. And it says, I couldn't even edge to this. I released instantly.
My god.
And then the next two, one is a downvote, and it says not recommended. It says, the cult didn't let me join, even though I'm white. Like, what? Why is this okay to fucking say on Steam review? Like, I guess it's fucking fine on Steam because Steam has really fucking crazy, like, inappropriate games too, so I guess it can't be helped. And then the third review is an upvote recommended, and it says, pissed in a toilet while a cult member was outside looking for me. 9.9 out of 10. Would have been a 10 if I could have dropped the 7-inch deuce. That part's funny too, because like while you're hiding in the it's a porta potty, by the way.
Yeah.
While you're hiding in there, the door kind of like becomes invisible, like see-through, so you can see through to see where the dude is, so that you know when to hop out of the porta potty. And so it's just like you can see out, but he can't see in type situations. It's like you're just pissing in the porta potty, and you can see him, but he can't see you. It's so fucking funny. I just love the first comment. It also says 15 people found this review helpful. the one that says I couldn't even edge to this, I released instantly.
That's so funny.
And then it says 6 people found this review funny. Oh my god, Steam is wild.
So real. I as you were going through that, I was kind of just like looking at some of the games in my library that had some Steam reviews. I just see in the Persona one, it says, fun fact for all you Persona players, the age of consent is 18.
Is that the Persona 3 Reload?
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Persona 3, you're a high schooler, and it's practically a dungeon crawler dating sim, JRPG. But yeah, like, you're dating high schoolers, and when I was growing up, this game was like, I was middle school, high school, so it's like fine. But like as I'm older, above the age of consent, it's like it was kind of odd playing it in some cases, because like one of the characters. Okay, side tangent. One of the characters is literally like a elementary school girl, and like you're not like.
Yikes.
The whole thing is like you're making friends, but like the elementary school girl is alone at a park. You, the character, go to talk to her, and you like the way to start her storyline is that you give her food and drinks, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm your friend," and it's like, I am a high schooler.
It's like that the show. I forget what the show is called, but it has Catbug in it, and it's like, we're friends now. We're gonna have soft tacos later, like that type of things.
Yeah.
You're my friend now.
Yeah, it's like, I don't feel comfortable.
I'm uncomfy. Ah, yes, typical Japanese games. Am I right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Not all of them are like that. But I'm looking at reviews for Escape the Backrooms, which is a good game. I highly recommend it, but I would recommend playing it with a friend because it makes it more fun. One of them is an upvote. It's recommended. It says, this game made me uncontrollably in love with men. Fuck. How? It's a fucking horror game. What? Oh my god. And then another one is amazing game, and then there's like a bunch of space in between, and it says add sex, period.
Oh my.
Oh, these people are so crazy.
I have to find it. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody made a stupid like edit. But it's so funny to me.
I will eat 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise for every like this review gets. Huh? I will eat 1 kilogram of asbestos for every like this review will get. Guys, what are we doing? What? Why are we doing this in Steam reviews? Hello? Why is this a pattern? No. Nobody will read my reviews, so I'll just say I'm gay.
And then it becomes the most upvoted or liked review.
2,047 people found this review helpful. How is that helpful?
That's so funny.
I have no friends, so the monsters accompany me. I get that. I found my dad. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That's literally, that's it. That's the review of the game.
What's your, are you streaming today?
Yeah.
Nice.
I will be. I have been playing my favorite horror game, Evil Within.
Oh yeah. I was seeing that.
Love that game. I didn't know there was DLC on Steam, so I also got the DLC. I'll probably play those too. But
is it like episode based or what?
I think it's just like kind of like spin-off fees, like different story lines that like are parallel to the base one.
I see. Interesting. Well, that'll be fun.
There's more. There's more. Finally found my dad. The next one down. I found my dad.
And then the one below that, dad.
Dad.
Dad. Period. Alrighty. Is that where we want to wrap this up?
I think so. I think that was a solid, funny hoo-ha talk. Hello, my brain.
Yeah, it was. It was a solid episode. It's a good one. I think it's a lot more natural.
Yeah.
Compared to the first one, which is nice.
Yeah.
Kind of went off on some good tangents.
Oh.
Got some rock talking.
Oh my god, yeah. I could go on forever. So you gotta be careful about all that with those rock talks.
I think there's just like some topics I can go on forever. Gosh, I think I always see these memes where it's like don't get a runner talking because they won't shut up. Which when I first started running, it was definitely the case, but now it's kind of like, yeah, just run.
Yeah.
But I could talk about that next episode.
Alright, well, we will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. Check out Savi on her Twitch.
Yes.
She
I play
streams-
video games.
Yep. She streams mostly on the weekends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Yep. Check her out. These episodes come out every Friday. And they're gonna be on like a weekly basis.
Yep.
Every Friday. And the current episode is gonna be like last week. So as at the time of this recording, it is the 16th of June. But as it comes out, it'll be Friday the 20-something.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
Episode 2, it's a wrap.
Electric Boogaloo, that's a wrap.
People change like seasons, changing their colors like leaves. Never see in the forest, they're too busy watching the trees.
This joint right here.
Social pressures are crazy, changing us all some degree.